Hello, today we are going to discuss how is the President of India elected. The President of the India is the nominal head of the country, India. The real head of country is Prime Minister. But here we will discuss about the election procedure of the election of the President of India. Who can contest the election of the President? Any person can contest the election to the post of president, but constitution have provided some guidelines. Like in the constitution there was no restrictions, but President and Vice President Election Act 1952 had proposed that there should be 50 proposer and 50 seconders. Only then a candidate is eligible to contest the election. The basic qualification to be a candidate for the president is that he should be a citizen of India. He should not have a crime. He should not be legally penalized for a major crime. He should have attained the age of 35, and he should be eligible to be elected as a member of parliament, either Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha. What is the mode of the election? What is the procedure of election? The election for the president is done through secret ballot, which is based on the theory of proportional representation. This is given to all the state, all the elected. It is indirect form of election because the election of the president is done through the elected body like the parliament and the state assembly. It is done by single transferable vote. The total population of the census of 1972 has been kept as a base after the 84th amendment, and they recommended that this base of the population will continue till 2026. Now, what is the value of the MLA vote? The total population of the state divided by total number of elected members into 1000, and the value of the MP vote, the sum of the vote of the value of elected members of all legislative assemblies divided by sum of the elected member of both House of Parliament. Here one point to be noted that only the elected member of the Parliament as Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha will be eligible to vote, not the nominated member. Like that, we know that there will be 2 nominated member in the Lok Sabha and 12 nominated member in the Rajya Sabha. They won't be eligible to vote in this contest. Also in the state assembly, only the state assembly, legislative assembly will be eligible to vote, not the council of the state legislative council. So, how many person can contest election? To minimize the number of the candidate for contesting election, you find that a candidate must be supported by 12 proposer and 50 seconders. So usually one ruling party keep their candidate and another candidate can be from the opposition party. And there is provision that if the candidate do not secure 1/6 of the vote, then he will have to pay the fine of 15,000. And for contesting election, one candidate has to deposit 15,000 amount in the RBI, Reserve Bank of India, as a guarantee amount, which will be forfeited if he does not secure 1/6 vote of the election. There will be preferential voting, like one vote, they will indicate the preference. Like if you want to vote, like there is candidate like A, B, C, then if one want to vote, then he will give number like A, 1 for A, 2 for B, 3 for C, like that. Any person can choose who. If he prefers B must, then he will give 1 to B, and if he prefers C to second, then he will give preference second to C. In case of tie of the vote, if the two or more members have equal vote, then the vote secured by the lowest candidate, which has secured the lowest number of the vote, he will be disqualified, and his vote will be recounted into other two members based on the preference given by the voters. And the one who secures simple majority like 50% plus 1, then he will be declared elected. Until he secures 50 plus 1, this cycle will continue. Like those candidates which get lowest number of votes, he will get eliminated, and his vote will be re-added to the candidate who have got more votes. So this process will continue until one candidate get more than 50% vote, and one who get more than 50% vote, he get elected to the post of President of India. After getting elected to the post of President, one has to resign from his post. Like if he is in the Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha or in State Assembly, then he has to resign within 15 days of the election to the post of President. Otherwise, his candidature can be disqualified. After this due process is completed, the President take oath under the Chief Justice of India, and then he bear allegiance to the Constitution of India, and he start acting as a President of India. Thank you for watching this video. Next video we will share you more content. Stay tuned. Thank you for listening.